Well, hello there. This is a bit of a different video for me. Today we're going to be discussing the new Overwatch hero. Because, surprise, I actually play Overwatch. So, let's just hop into the practice range and take a look at some of her kit. So, originally, I was going to discuss the hero while I waited for a game. It ended up being a bit long and tangenty. So, her main kit involves a couple of different abilities. The most interesting to me is her Speed Boost Ring, which is very useful for getting your team to the point, and seems to have buffed the Hyper Rush style comp. Her high healing output from her gun is very nice, though her damage is somewhat limited, but very consistent. So she'll be doing a lot of poke damage and a lot of, well, a crud load of healing if you can use her correctly. She's also a mobility hero, having a double jump and float, allowing her to get to places that most heroes normally can't. She also has her horizontal mobility ability. I've forgotten what it's called. I don't care. You press shift or whatever button, you'll figure it out. It'll be on screen. But you use that to gain some serious horizontal mobility as well as some vertical height, which makes you harder to hit. It also messes with your hitbox a little bit because since you're up in the air, you have that three-dimensional movement that a lot of flyers have, though some people who are really good at shooting down Pharahs will find you a very easy target. But since you're much faster, you're going to be very difficult to hit anyway. There's my explanation. Here's some gameplay to show off how she plays. Yes! Finally! This is my fourth game where it's gotten stolen from me. I tried to make content. I can't make content in Silver Lingus. Seems a crazy finishing tool. Woo! That widow wants my ass. She's very pokey. That Lucio's gonna try and kill me. Oh, I hate that it's two buttons. What I've learned so far is that she's very useful for being pokey and very strong when it comes to getting and sustaining high ground. Two things that are really nice for a healer, especially one that I feel will fill a similar role to Moira. Not ridiculous utility, but has the potential for high damage and the ability to be very annoying. Though this isn't her final iteration, this is what I can tell so far. And after the first match, and after playing her for a little while earlier today, this is a day later by the way, I found that while she's definitely fun, she's not replacing Lucio in my book. Okay, she's interesting. There's a lot of room for skill expression. Yeah. Huh. Okay. She's definitely interesting. Here's some gameplay playing with her as a teammate. As a teammate, I found it more difficult to notice her healing, which is probably one of my biggest complaints about her. Even when you're playing with her, it's not always clear when you're being healed by her, which could be a problem. Juno players that are actually doing a lot, but it doesn't feel like it because you don't really know you're being healed. I have the same issue with Kiriko's healing. I never truly know when I'm being healed by a Kiriko.
Destiny beckons us toward our destination.
Damn. I got stuck in a trap. Lucio.
We're here to be heard.
The enemy has claimed the robot. I'm on top of the world.
I think we can use some good vibes.
Woo. Nice.
Taking the robot.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Dang. They gonna do stop me? Nah.
The barricade is making progress.
Approaching the final stage. Let's do it fast. Today is Juno. Let's break it.
No, no dying.
Rocket barrage. No one can hide
Turning up the
my
heat.
sight.
Back off. Personal space. These vibes will kill you. Hey, be flat.
Heat check confirmed.
Approaching the final stage. Victory.
Guess I'll wait another time. So, I definitely have some thoughts. She's interesting. She's not going to replace Lucio in my heart. In my heart of hearts, she's not replacing Lucio. Because I've played Lucio with her before, and it's still just Lucio gameplay. She doesn't get that speed boost as often. It's just making Hyper Rush comps slightly more interesting, as long as you can hit your shots. Healing isn't hard, but damaging kind of felt difficult. It could be my aim is terrible, but her fall off is interesting, especially coming from a Lucio player who doesn't have fall off. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on Juno. She's interesting. I think she needs some tuning, and her mobility is interesting, but I think it will make her a bit too difficult to counter. As you saw, every game I've played, I've rolled today. It helps that I'm helping my team, and a lot of the people playing support today don't play support. So I'd have to see her in a better setting, not one where I'm always mirrored and that I don't know. I have a worry that she'll end up being another Moira, where yes, she has more help that she can give her team than Moira does, but I don't think it's quite enough to pull her out of that category. So I think she's going to end up being another Moira style support, where she's easy to pick up and learn, but may have a cap on her skill ceiling, but her movement may put a bit of a wrench in that. Because I was playing a lot of high ground. She's very good at getting onto high ground, which is something Moira's okay at, but she has higher range than Moira. But she doesn't have the auto aim of Moira, so I don't know. If you could get in with the 20-minute long queues, give her a try, think for yourself. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye! Oh, my hat's been askew this whole freaking time! Dang it!